All right. Good afternoon. Thank you for everybody for all the comments, for the emails, for the DMs. I definitely appreciate it. Trying to get back to everybody's requests for how-to videos, DIY. Once again, all these videos are meant to be self-help. Obviously, we do them for all of our clients when I've done for you. Program, if you want more information, DM me for that or go to the website tier1svcs.com. There's also a link at the end of this video that you can click on. Will take you directly to it. If you'd like to schedule a free demo, see how we can actually help your business, how we can drive your business, scale your business, save you thousands every month, or even automate your business and scale it within 30 to 60 days. Once again, just hit that link. So one of the requests that we just got in was, hey, I don't know what an email drip sequence is. I seen this on YouTube. I seen it on TikTok. And I want to know what it is. What does it look like if you were to build it? As always, guys, you can build these in Zapier. Now, Zapier does have limits on their free plan, but Zapier is free. You get like a couple of triggers, a quick couple actions. So something that I'm about to show you with how we build our drip sequences, you're not going to be able to build on the free plan. You will need to upgrade. And if you're going to do that, I highly advise before you spend that money that you actually contact us for a demo and we go through how we can actually help your business automate on a platform that gives you way more for way less. Okay. So just real quick here, I'm gonna show you guys this. So this is a drip sequence that we actually built out this morning, kind of give you guys an example of how we do our drip sequences. So ours are super intricate. Ours are what we call spider web, and what that means is there's different scenarios that'll push different emails to our leads, to our current clients, to past clients, right? Based on how they interact with our emails. And so what this does, guys, is all the major brands use email drip sequences. Why? Well, think of the amount of time and money it would cost for you to hire somebody to just all day sit there and build out and type out emails and send them to clients, find out who you didn't send it to, right? You're talking about hundreds of man hours, right? That's going to cost you anywhere from 70 on upwards to six figures a year, okay? Most businesses starting out, they don't have that kind of capital to spend on somebody, nor do I recommend it in this digital age. I do not recommend you hire somebody to do that. I recommend you save thousands every month, automate this process, set it and forget it, guys. Okay. Once you build this, all you got to do is tweak it from time to time. This can get super technical. So if you want something with a bunch of different avenues and pathways, as we call it on our end, I do highly recommend you hiring an expert in this field. Once again, we are digital experts. We are AI experts. This is what we do. It's what we built our platform around. So feel free to reach out to us. So just starting off here real quick. Once again, TOS email drip sequence, just kind of give you guys an idea. So the trigger, if you watch any of my previous videos, we have a couple different ways you can trigger this, guys. You can trigger this in several different ways. So just for purposes of this video, we're going to do it as somebody, we'll just say we created the contact, okay? And so if we create the contact's created. Now we can add filters in here. So if you only wanted this email sequence to go somebody with a specific tag, let's say you created the contact in the CRM, which is in our system, guys. So you will not be able to do this with Zapier. This is exclusive to our system because we also have a CRM that we've built. You can go in here and say, hey, I just added this customer to a CRM, right? And let's just say, let's see here. We'll go in here and you can do a follow-up. So we can say, hey, we want to follow up with them. So let's just say we're going to do that, right? We'll say, hey, they have the tag follow-up. And so what this does, guys, is this trigger is what kicks your lead or your current client or your past client, or even somebody that didn't buy, right, into this workflow. Okay, so think of the trigger as that's the firing gun at the start line, right, to start the race. Okay, so this is contact is created. We don't want it to pull all of our contacts, right, because we may not want somebody that we're actively talking to. We don't want to get bombarded with emails. Also, guys, this comes into play. You have to be understanding with marketing. There are rules and regulations around marketing, okay? So you can't spam people and you do have to have consent, okay? Now, yeah, there's a gray area there. So a lot of times you'll say, hey, well, I got this and I didn't consent to it. Well, you probably did. Your data probably got sold. You probably didn't read the fine print where you clicked on to get that free gift card, right? That gave them consent to then send you email marketing. So Sometimes you will get cold emailed, and that is fine as long as it has an unsubscribe there, which all of our emails in our system are compliant by default. You can turn it off. We don't recommend it because you do want to give anybody the ability to unsubscribe from your emails, your text messaging, marketing, stuff like that, right? You're supposed to have that, okay? So we don't want to contact everybody. So we'll say, hey, only people that we have it follow up, right? Maybe they already created a consent form. Now we could also do a form here. So we already have their consent and we wouldn't have to do this, right? Just different scenarios, okay, guys? So we go here, we can say, hey, trigger created, contact created. Now we can also do another trigger. So we could come in here and if we did want to do a form, we could say TikTok form, lead form. Yes, you can have all these forms, even order form from your website, from a third party, does not matter. We can integrate it. You can say form submitted. Now you want to filter this because you don't want to do all forms, right? And so we may say, for us, we may say TOS AI funnel, right? Coming soon, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, we have a whole separate AI funnel. I'll go over that in the video, but it's all of our AI stuff, guys. You actually click on it and the AI will talk to you on our website. Patent pending. So we'll say that trigger, right? So now we have our two triggers of how people can get into this workflow. Now, what this does, guys, is now we don't have to email these leads, these past clients, these future clients. We don't have to keep them in our ecosystem. We're going to set this and forget it, right? This is going to work all year, every year, next year, 10 years from now, however long you want this to be running, it'll run, okay? And so email one, right? For us, this instance, we said email online reputation. Online reputation, guys, is our template, okay? So if you're one of the current clients, you probably got this email. If you're a past client, you've gotten it, right? Just depends on which workflow we have you in. So for us, it would be email action name. This is just whatever you're going to name it. This helps you differentiate in your workflow, okay? That's all this. This is for you, nothing else. Location name, guys, this is what we call a custom value. So in our system, in our CRM, we use custom values. Why? Because you don't want to have to keep typing in your stuff everywhere when you build something, right? You build an email template. Just put this custom value. It's going to put your business name in there, whatever you put in the system. And right here, location email, same thing as a custom value, okay? So you'll see right here, subject, TOS Ultimate Reputation Manager, okay? Why does it say that? Because templates, guys, okay? I'm a big firm believer of working smarter, not harder. So we pre-build templates so we don't have to keep typing out emails every time we come in here, okay? So I come in here, I can hit edit if I wanted to, and I can edit my template right from here, okay? And I'll just kind of give you how this looks. Now, once again, guys, this is what we do, okay? So this is what we call HTML coding. We actually build our emails with HTML code. It just gives us a lot more functionality and it allows us to kind of really do anything we want with an email, okay? So if you ever got a really, really cool email and you're like, how did they do that? Somebody probably coded it to look like that and do that, different things. Allows us to do animations, different things like that, guys. Now, please don't be scared away. We do have what's called a plug and play email builder. I'll do that in another video of how to actually build this. We have that built into our system as well. So you don't have to know how to code. We have kind of a drag and drop. It's a ton of functionality. We're adding more every single day. So please don't be scared by the way this. But if you want something that's over the top or you want something very specific, please get with us. Let us know. We can actually write that code out for you. JavaScript, HTML, CSS. We can do that for you. Okay. So this kind of gives, once again, an idea. This is kind of a preview pane of where we're typing code. So as you can see right here, guys, custom value, okay? We love custom values, guys. It personalizes emails. I said it in another video. I'm going to say it again. Personalize every email, okay? Don't make it feel like spam. Make it feel personable, and you're more likely to get a click-through ratio, okay? CTR, which I'll talk about in our ad platform video, which we just launched as well, okay? So this will say dear contact first name. So if you're using our system, it's going to pull that from the CRM. So when you're sending it to 300 people, it's always going to go and be personalized to that person you're sending it to, as long as you have that first name in that block, okay? So that's the email. We'll say, great, we want to use that. Here you go. You can also just type this out as well, guys, but I recommend templates, okay? So now this client on day one, as soon as they drop in, okay, they're going to get this email, right? So then we're going to say, hey, wait for open or for 1 day, okay? Why? Guys, we don't want to spam them, okay? We don't want their Gmail or their Outlook to flag us as spam, okay? So we want it to be organic as possible, and you want to give time people to react, right? Nobody's in their email inbox every day. especially since you get a ton of email probably from like Fashion Nova or something. Okay. So email reputation, that's what we're sending the first email to people that are in this workflow. The system is going to wait for 1 day to check to see what happened. Okay. So the variations here, it's either going to wait 1 day and then it's going to funnel on down here into what we call this fork in the road, right? Or it's going to look and see that they opened it. Okay. So whichever comes first. Okay. So if they open it, it's going to automatically just not wait the 1 day. So if you send it today and they open it this afternoon, okay, it's going to automatically go ahead and push them to the next step in the process. Okay. Now, if they don't, and they do it the next day, okay, it's going to still look and see what they chose. And if they didn't do anything, then we'll go from there. Okay. So you'll see right here, guys, this email drip. So this is a drip campaign. Okay. So it's saying, yes, hey, the event is open. We're going to wait 1 day off the top. We don't care. Okay. Why? We don't want to bombard their inbox. We don't want to spam their inbox, right? We want to nurture them to, one, come back as a client if they left. And that's the purpose of this drip sequence. Or if they're a lead, we want to nurture them into whatever it is that our conversion goal is. Okay. So if we want them to book an appointment, that's what this drip sequence is going to push them to do. Everything's going to be a psychological step up to pushing them to book, right? If you want consultations, estimates, guys, it does not matter. This is what you would call $1 million, okay, money-making secret, okay? All the big brands do it. This is what they teach you to do. Do drip sequences is a set it and forget it. You're not working on lead generation every day. Your system is automatically generating you leads, okay? And this is how we're able to help you scale in 30 to 60 days because most companies know nothing of this or even where to start, okay? So we can do it for you, or we can give you the system and give you the how-tos, and you can kind of do it on your own. We do provide 24/7 support. I do recommend it done for you because we just build this stuff for you and we manage them for you as well, okay? So next step, you'll see right here, wait 1 day. Then it's going to look, it's going to say, hey, email to, right? We already know they opened it. So we're just going to wait that 1 day. We're going to send the next one, right? So this one right here is just pushing features, right? And it's giving them all these things they can do because ultimately we want them to book a demo, right? And so same thing, custom values here, guys. It's just going through the steps, okay? Now over here, this is going to be a no, right? Because they didn't open it in that time delay. And so what's going to happen is it's going to say, hey, no, they did not open it, okay? Now we do have a condition for none because sometimes you have errors and we don't want to keep going through the process of the workflow if there's an error, right? We want to stop so we can fix it. Our system will alert you. I know Zapier will alert you as well, but it's through emails and it's a little clunky. Our system will alert you in your app, or it'll also alert you here in your platform, okay? And so here it's going to be no. Then they're going to get that next email, right? That's going to say, hey, you didn't open it, right? It's a little bit different push. But as you can see here, it basically, we wanted to send the same email. Why? Because you didn't open the first one. So we want to see if we can get you to open it again, but with a different subject line, right? This is what you call trial and error, guys. This is basically A/B testing for marketing purposes, saying, hey, did this subject work better for people open it, or did this subject, right? So sometimes it's a little trial and error to see what are people more apt to open. So you got to play with your subject lines. So we basically built the A/B testing in this drip sequence here, okay? So if we get a bunch of people not doing anything here and all of a sudden they're opening this second one with a different subject line, then we're going to change our workflow here and we're going to say, hey, well, this needs to be here, right? That subject, whatever it is, right? We're getting a better open rate on B versus A, okay? And so there it's, they get this email. We're going to wait 1 day, right? And why? We're going to do the same thing. Now, if they wait 1 day, okay, and they still do nothing, guys, you can go different variations here, okay? But for this purpose, what's going to happen here is whether they open or not, we decided, hey, we're going to break you out of this channel right here, okay? Either way, we want you to go over here into the yes, okay? Because we still want you to flow through the sequence, and we're going to see what we can get. Now, we can change this, do whatever we want to do, guys, completely up to you, okay? So now we're going to wait for 1 day to email open. And as you see, guys, so on and so forth, this can keep going. Guys, you can go to this infinity. I have seen these be 300-step emails, okay? Completely up to you. But guys, this is literally what we call email drip sequence. This is what A/B testing included. And so what happens here, guys, is your customers, you're always filling your leads, okay? You're always filling your opportunity, your sales funnel, please have a sales funnel. You're always filling that. You're always getting new leads. You're always getting new clients. Your calendar's constantly booked with people you got to follow up with, right? Why? Because guys, you built your email drip sequence. People are reacting. They're looking for it. And when they're not, your workflow that you've already built is taking over and saying, hey, let me do this now that they didn't meet this criteria, and it's constantly nurturing your leads. Okay. So guys, this is what we call lead nurturing. This is the email drip sequence. This one's super basic. Okay. You can build some Zapier. If you need help, please DM me or comment. Or if you want a demo, questions, concerns, feel free to click the link in this video and schedule a demo with us. So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this helps your business. Please steal this knowledge. It will help your business grow literally within 30 days. Have a great day.